Okay, I've got 5:30, so we'll go ahead and call the January 4, 2021 meeting of Gruner Board of Public Works and Safety to order at 5:30 PM. Roll call, please, Amanda.
Mr. Hoover,
Here.
Mr. Colvin,
Here.
Mr. Rutherford.
Here.
Minutes of the regular session of December 21, 2020 have been distributed to members of the board. Are there any corrections, additions, or deletions from staff?
I would request this get continued, just not everyone's had a chance to review them. With the holidays and my time being out, I did not get them drafted as quickly as I thought. They are complete, but I've not gotten all my comments back. So I would request this.
We'll do that. We'll move that to the second meeting in January.
Thank you.
Mr. Wagner, are you with us?
I am here.
Good evening, Doug. Talking about homecoming at University Park, section 14.
Yes. Pretty simple one tonight. We
Don't
have
jinx it.
completed all of our erosion control improvements. So we're asking for the acceptance of the improvements themselves, release of the existing performance bond, and then acceptance of the maintenance bond guarantee.
Daniel, are you with us?
Yes, I am. I think hopefully you can hear me and hopefully you can see me.
Okay, we can now. We've got Paul's January 4th, 2021 memo to us. Look, it does look pretty straightforward, as Doug said. Is that accurate in your opinion?
Yes.
Okay. Pleasure of the board then.
I move for approval.
I'll second it.
Mr. Colvin moved, second by Mr. Rutherford. Further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Thanks, Doug. Have a good evening.
You too. Bye now.
Is there anyone from the audience who'd wish to address the Board of Works this evening? Hearing none, we'll move on to Mr. Hodson with the IDM compliance plan status update.
We are current with all of our reports to IDEM, and there are no problems to report.
Good news. And on to your status of tasks.
First up is creation of change order 7 to the Myers Construction contract to the DPW building. This was originally for John Shell's presentation, but he's not able to be with us today, and this is for $8,111. And it is for signs and grass seeding.
Within budget, I'm presuming?
Yes.
Questions for Mr. Hodson? Well, I'll move that we approve change order number 7 with Myers Construction for the DPW building.
Second.
Mr. Colvin seconded. Thank you. Further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Okay.
I believe the next one was next item was originally teed up as a consideration for a contract amendment with Tailored System, but this is actually for ratifications for change orders that needed to be approved on a more emergent basis to keep the project moving. And this is for security at the DPW building, and it's for $33,847.82.
This is a ratification. Is that correct, Sam?
Correct.
Questions for Sam on this matter?
I'll move for approval.
Mr. Wright had also asked us, if you could, to add to the motion that we increase the appropriation for the construction of the DPW building by that $33,847.82. Would that be part of your motion, Mr. Collins?
Yes. Shan, yes.
Oh, Shan, you made it. I'm sorry. You guys do sound alike. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Mr. Colvin seconded. Okay. Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Okay. And you're going to handle, Sam, on Mr. Shell's potential reappointment?
Yes. That's my last item tonight is requesting consideration to reappoint Mr. Shell to the Plan Commission.
Okay. I'll make that motion.
I'll
Second.
second.
It's your
Give that
choice,
to-
Kevin.
I'll give that to Mr. Coffin. I think I heard you first. Further discussion? None, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
That's all I have, gentlemen.
Okay, thank you, Sam. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Daniel, you're up.
All right, good evening. Just have one item, that being related to the 2020 Community Crossings Matching Grant. You may recall, we did discuss this, excuse me, at the prior meeting, the December 21st meeting, when the board approved the overall agreement between NDOT and the city. We were awarded $1 million, which will cover approximately 50% of the overall construction cost. On screen, you can see a couple of graphics of the 4 road segments that will be included in this project. It'll be a complete reconstruction of the pavement. And so the request tonight is for the board to authorize staff to prepare bid specifications and to advertise the bid for this project.
Any questions for Daniel?
And I do have one other item associated with this, and it kind of goes back to the meeting minutes. I don't know if there's any possible option. We are on a bit of a timeline in terms of that agreement. The board, you all did approve the mayor to sign on the board's behalf on the agreement. When we were going to submit that to NDOT needed or requested proof, I guess, of that delegation, I guess, of allowing the mayor to sign on the board's behalf. So I know that Amanda mentioned potentially continuing the approval of the minutes until the next board meeting in 2 weeks. I don't know if there's any option.
The board,
possible.
the meeting minutes are drafted and they're prepared. I have not read them to like make sure I make all my typo corrections.
Sure.
So if the board was to adopt them and we can make any edits on the record at the next meeting, you could have signed meeting minutes.
Or even we can direct staff to prepare any document to confirm that we authorize the mayor to sign the contract on the board's behalf, if that can be done quicker or easier. And then any of the 3 of us could be authorized to sign that document. Whichever you think, Daniel, might be the most expedient way to do that.
It's probably, if that would work, I guess, hopefully we could certainly try that and see if NDOT accepts it and then be able to move forward. Or they might, I don't know how much, they might actually want to see approved meeting minutes, the official document. So,
Well, I guess I'll move that we direct staff to take whatever steps necessary to confirm with NDOT that we have authorized the mayor to sign that on the board's behalf. If that means an individual document or getting a tentative approval of the meeting minutes prior to our next meeting, I think that would be fine by me. That's a motion. Would there be a second to that?
I'll second it.
Thank you, Mr. Rutherford. Any further discussion on that? So, and Daniel, you guys can figure out something to do that? Is he still here?
yeah, we will, definitely work. I'll work with Amanda on that, see what we can do.
Sounds good. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Now, that was, I guess, with respect to the prior approval, we still have a need to authorize staff to prepare the bid specs. Is there a motion in that regard?
So moved.
Thank you,
Second.
Mr. Colvin. Second by Mr. Rutherford. Further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Okay. And that's all, Daniel?
Yes, that's all I have. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Mr. Wright?
Nothing from my office.
Well, thank you. Mr. Rutherford, your turn.
I would move that we approve the claims as submitted.
I'll second that.
Seconded by Mr. Colvin. Further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Given that we have concluded all of our business and I have 10 minutes, move that we adjourn the meeting at 5:40. And thank Mr. Jones for getting this on Zoom. Apparently, when you do it by Zoom, meetings go very quickly. So
That must be it.
Don't hold your breath.
Right.
it'll come back to haunt us, I know.
Yeah. Thanks,
Mr. Myers,
guys.
Thank you.
LASIK surgery or something?
No, I'm just too close to the screen to use my glasses. Old
Okay.